Check out 7 filming locations of Netflix's Baby Reindeer, a gripping stalker drama. Last month, Netflix came out with a distressing drama series called Baby Reindeer, which focuses on the real-life account of Scottish comedian Richard Gadd's Stalker. This harrowing 7-episode series is created by and starring Richard as the lead actor. He portrayed his character, Dunny Dunn, who suffered from trauma, mental health issues, and abuse at the hands of his female stalker, played by Jessica Gunning. We have curated a list of filming locations for Baby Reindeer. Check, or rather stalk it out. Here are 7 filming locations of Netflix's Baby Reindeer. 1. F. Cook, Hoxton. The gripping stalker journey began in episode 1 when Donnie took Martha for a cup of coffee. This scene was filmed outside F. Cook, a famous pie and mash shop in Hoxton. Martha became obsessed with Donnie so much that she wrote about these coffee fun times in one of the 40,000 emails she sent him. This unhealthy stalking obsession spanned over 6 years, but it triggered her when Donnie confessed that he sees her as a friend rather than a lover. 2. The Regent's Canal, Haggerston. The Regent's Canal is shown throughout Netflix's Baby Reindeer as it is his typical path to home. It is shown when he is on his way back home from a disastrous date with Terry in episode 3. Terry is trans and an American therapist whom he met on a dating app. Martha even mentions this spot rather in a threatening manner a couple of times in her emails. 3. The Hoppy Meadowbank. In episode 3 of Baby Reindeer, when we get to witness the dreadful experiences of Donnie at the Edinburgh Festival, he strolls the lanes of Royal Mile to Grassmarket before heading for his comedy shows scheduled at a pub. The pub where he performs is depicted as the Hoppy, and only its exteriors were shot for it. 4. Army and Navy, Stoke Newington. For the actual filming location of his stand-up comedy gigs, the interiors of Army and Navy were shot. It is a pub where regulars catch up on football matches but are interrupted by a regular gig by Dunny. He ends up meeting Darian, a writer at this pub who later grooms and abuses him. 5. Rivoli Ballroom, Brockley. In Baby Reindeer, this popular filming spot was utilized for Donnie's emotional breakdown in episode 6. He performs in front of an unattentive audience at the finale of a comedy competition. Here, he speaks about how he has been running away all his life and can't assume making out alive. 6. The Comedy Store, Leicester Square. This is an iconic comedy club for all the comedians and is one of the prominent filming locations of this Netflix drama's last episode. This becomes viral, and lastly, he gets his long-awaited redemptive moment at the gig at the Comedy Store. 7. Greenwich Magistrates Court, Greenwich. This is the place where Martha was dragged to court for stalking and obsessively emailing Dunny 41,071 times. She finally faces justice at this court. In Baby Reindeer, this is also used as a police station for Dunny when he ends up having conversations with an utterly unhelpful police officer. Walby Farm Park rivals Netflix with arrival of Baby Reindeer. Walby Farm Park is celebrating the birth of a baby reindeer, or calf as they are officially known, born on Tuesday, April 30, to Mum Anna. The calf has been given time to bond with Mum and will now be in the paddock in readiness for May half-term visitors to the farm park. Walby owner and farmer Neil Milbourne said, "Both Mum and baby are doing great. The calf is absolutely beautiful and is already quite a character, so I'm sure she'll keep Anna and us on our toes. There aren't many reindeer born in the UK each year, so we're very fortunate to welcome this little one into the Walby family. She's definitely the noisiest calf we've ever had and likes to shout for her mum." The new arrival will take the number of reindeer at the popular farm park up to 4, with a yet-to-be-named calf joining Savannah, Olaf, and Anna. As well as watching the baby reindeer calf gallop around the paddock, visitors to Walby during May half-term will also be given the opportunity to pick her name. Mr. Milbourne continued, "We're going to be running a competition to name the baby. And as there's nothing more festive than reindeer, the lucky winner will receive a family pass to the 2024 Father Christmas on the farm event later this year. Other attractions at Walby Farm Park include displays of huge farming machinery, a potting shed where you can pot seeds to take home, and a farm foam party. All other Walby animals, including rabbits and guinea pigs, are also ready to meet visitors in the animal barn. People can enjoy the popular ferret racing attraction, punny grooming activities, feeding the goats and lambs, Walby's Roman Fort Melcastle 62, and an adventure play barn, which is the largest in the county. Alleged baby reindeer Netflix stalker revealed to have sent hundreds of emails to political leader. So much for keeping a low profile. Despite cries from series creator and star Richard Gadd, the world can't help but obsess over his real-life stalker from Netflix's latest gargantuan hit series, Baby Reindeer. Things keep piling on for Fiona Harvey, the woman suspected of being the inspiration behind the show's character Martha, as, after appearing for an interview with Piers Morgan, new details have surfaced that allege the woman sent UK's Labour Party leader, Keir Starmer, a whopping 276 emails in under 8 months. Similar words used to both Baby Reindeer and public interviews. If the emails are the real deal, they have all the markings of the Baby Reindeer stalker on them, as they allegedly insult Starmer by calling him a stupid little boy and a useless barrister. The first slight will certainly sound familiar to those who tuned in for Harvey's interview on Piers Morgan Uncensored, where she similarly referred to Richard Gadd. There was also the sign-off at the bottom that reads, "Sent from my iPhone," which harkens back to how the show's Martha would stamp the end of each of her hundreds of messages to Gadd. Local politician inundated with messages. It would seem as though Starmer became the target of Harvey's eyes, if the alleged emails are real, because of the Londoners' clash with Camden Council over housing discrepancies. And Starmer wasn't the only one to allegedly feel the wrath as, just as audiences saw in Baby Reindeer, the upset stalker also went after the politician's wife, Victoria, and also spoke negatively about deceased members of the family. Oh, and there are plenty of misspellings throughout each of the messages. Baby Reindeer is another Netflix hit. Since dropping on Netflix now just a little over 1 month ago, Baby Reindeer has proven to be an impossible-to-put-down binge for the platform's subscribers. In it, viewers are introduced to Richard Gadd's Donnie Dunn, an aspiring comedian whose life completely changes through a random act of kindness. Working as a bartender, Donnie admits to feeling sorry for a woman we come to know as Martha, Jessica Benning, and from that point on, his life descends into chaos. A nuanced and captivating story. Throughout Baby Reindeer, Martha relentlessly stalks Donnie, and through it ruins relationships and uncovers parts of Donnie's life that he never wanted to face again. The dynamic between the leading pair is, in some ways, driven by both Martha and Donnie, making the series incredibly nuanced. As he comes face-to-face with his past trauma, struggles with his comedy career, and tries to rid himself of Martha, Donnie changes right before our eyes, creating one of the most captivating titles to come from Netflix in recent years. Alleged stalker plans to sue. As fans would come to find out, Baby Reindeer is based on a real-life stalking situation that happened to Richard Gadd, in which he received well over 41,000 emails, 744 tweets, 100 pages of letters, and 350 hours of voicemails from his stalker. Unhappy with how the show portrayed the alleged version of her, Fiona Harvey has not only slammed Netflix and Gadd, but also claims that she plans to take up criminal charges against both the streamer and creative. You can see what all the hype is about as all 7 episodes of Baby Reindeer are now streaming.